Yo, Showtime here with NBA Talk. It's been a couple of days now. Uh, Trying to do this on a regular basis, like give NBA a few days. So, for at least for big time matchups, I would look at too. Anyway, right now, well, it happened hours ago. So by the time this you see this, it'll be long done. The Chicago Bulls get a slight edge over the LA Clippers, 83-80. It was a very tough matchup. Uh, Defense is the key for this game right now because is that there were people that were relied on and there were people who weren't so reliant. So we're looking at the Chicago Bulls. The Chicago Bulls didn't. Well, they start off good, even though they trailed by one by the end of the first quarter. By the second quarter, they just turned it up and just like held them up defensively. Offensively, not that much, but defensively, they held LA Clippers in the second quarter to 11 points, which is great. And they were held them for the third quarter at 19 points. And then I will get into the fourth quarter because the LA Clippers just made a huge comeback. Um, it is weird to look at the Chicago Bulls now. They're 12-8, which is pretty good because especially looking at the Western Conference, yeah, they look pretty good on both conferences. You have Paul Gasol leading the way with 24 points, 19 field goals out of 19. Well, 10 field goals out of 19. And the adjustment of having Taj Gibson, I hope I pronounced his name right, Taj Gibson, and giving you 12, and it helps spreading the floor and giving Paul Gasol more defensive protection or defensive help, so to speak, because when my Meritic was in there, Meritic was scoring, but Paul Gasol was pretty much almost lost in the offensive game of the Chicago Bulls. I think also the Chicago Bulls is also confusing when it comes to offense due to the fact that their coach is also focusing on offense, which is very puzzling. I'm guessing because they're still trying to adjust to a new change in leadership in the coaching. You had Tom Thibodeau, who focused on defense mostly, is like pretty much absolute defense and little bit of offense. Now the role has been reversed. Now it's focused on offense, and it's a hard time for them to adjust. Like Derrick Rose, he this is the most consistent he has been in. Well, consistently been able to play in a while, in years, which is very, very good. Bad part is he's not doing too well offensively. Only giving you 11 points. It's pretty much been Jimmy Butler who gave you 14 tonight. He didn't play well at all, but it's been him pretty much all season. Derrick Rose is taking a back seat, which is it's just sad to see. But that doesn't diminish their win. You have Joakim Noah. I still don't understand why he's still coming off the bench, not in the starting lineup, because I think they still gonna need him. They definitely gonna need him in the postseason. Yeah, pretty much like here and there from the bench, and it's just pretty much confusing looking at Chicago Bulls right now. But solid win for them. You had the LA Clippers. You okay? It's pretty much no one showed up. Chris Paul tried to he tried to basically try to put everything on his shoulders. Bad move. He didn't have a good night. 5 out of 16 field goals. Only end up getting 12 points. 4 turnovers. Um, yeah, it was bad. JJ Redick didn't play well. 2 out of 11 shooting. Blake Griffin was pretty much going off this game, but in the end, in the third quarter, around the end, he got ejected for I don't know what to call this because it looked like he was just aiming for the ball, but apparently the refs called it a flagrant two, so he got ejected. But man, these refs, I would not call it an ejection though. So we get to the fourth quarter. LA Clippers try to make a huge comeback, just putting up 26 points, I believe. Yeah, and just holding the Chicago Bulls down, but the Chicago Bulls ended up holding on. So that's pretty much it. Um, LA Clippers go to 13-10, still a top team in the Western Conference, but they had a lot to do because people are not stepping up, especially at the shooting forward position. Um, Chicago Bulls gonna face New Orleans Saturday, and Clippers gonna face Brooklyn Saturday. So catch you later.